morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Surprise, surprise. We decided to go live today, mainly because sorry, we're trying to work this out. I am trying to,
Let me slide over.
yeah, that would be
Room
nice.
to drink.
Yeah. I'm trying to get the video out for today, and my editing system is full, and I wouldn't be able to render out the coffee chat if I closed it out, and it's already crashed on me once today, and I lost footage, had to reload it all. So I'm like, let's just shoot. We need to get a coffee chat out. Let's just go live. Probably a little later than normal, but this way we can just upload it directly from the phone, and I won't have to mess with my editing program. So welcome, everybody. What are you doing, baby?
Well, I was trying to go through because it wasn't showing on my phone for the comments that we were live yet. I mean, I'm showing.
Oh, we don't know what we're doing, y'all. Just say it. Love us through it. Love us through it. There we go.
So yeah, we're
sticky cinnamon buns.
Breakfast of champions.
Yeah, he's been macking on it like something fierce. Yes, but what a night and a day from yesterday.
Well, good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Katie. How are you doing today? Yeah. Oh, there's Gabby. Gabby and Punky.
Hi, Gabby and Punky.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, Melinda.
Nice.
We got Gloria.
Good morning, Sherry. Good morning.
Yeah, she's been threatening to do a live early in the morning, guys. And, well, that's not happened. And kind of what she said for some of you coming in now is she's been editing to try to get a video out on the main channel this morning.
Because I've been up since 4:30.
Nobody likes a bragger. Gosh.
Yeah,
So she's been in the Matrix all morning, and it got down. It was, 25 when we got up this morning.
Well, yeah.
Punky's yelling, Papa.
I know, I see that. Good morning, Jean and Thomas. But I actually had to end up waking him up at like 6-ish because we lost power. All of it. Like the whole homestead. And I know we haven't put it out in the main channel yet, but we just got a huge shipment of chicks. I'm 47. Yeah, 47 chicks. We're supposed to have 50, but they're on a light, and I had to wake him up because we had to take the Vito Man out and plug the heat lamps into the Vito Man so that our chicks didn't freeze. And so, yeah, we were out of power. We didn't know what was going on. I jumped online. Sure enough, over 3,000 residents were out of power.
this whole area, what we were seeing online, I think probably all of north central Arkansas was out of power this morning. And it wasn't super long.
No.
Half hour, 45 minutes, if that.
But yeah, it wasn't long at all. But I had to wake him up. So he did have to get up before dawn. I'm not sorry about that. I love you.
You're evil.
That means he'll just actually go to bed and be, tired. So, yeah. Glory Butler. Hello.
Gabby said she's been getting Punky to say Nana too. So.
Yay.
Hello,
Nana, that's
Jean
a hard
and
one.
Thomas Bowen.
D. Stanley. Hello.
Grizzly Dude.
Awesome. And, yeah, you guys, this video, there's so much I'm stuffing into this video. It will be a longer video, but there was a lot happening with the well and everything. And so it is jam-packed. I am going through my second round of edits right now, cutting out what we call fluff or bloat to where there's not a lot of extra anything. It's content, all of it. So there's some really funny moments in it too, but looking forward to having that all. Well, good morning, Petrus. How are you doing? Hi, Dot. Good morning. Ruth also. Hello.
Yeah, well, and she was supposed to start working on this video yesterday.
That's true, but we well, thank you. I just happened to take a break yesterday and I got on the marketplace. I know.
Y'all remember, I told you I banned her and she didn't listen.
And I happened to see a kayak trailer for, what was it, $350? Yeah, $350. And I didn't act on it. I sent it to my husband. And he's like, yes, please. So I ended up messaging the guy, and he messaged back and said, absolutely, you can come see it today. And we need a kayak trailer. Was it in the cards for yesterday? No, it wasn't. Was it an hour away? Yeah, it was an hour away. But
yeah, but I mean, around here, everything's an hour away. So that wasn't a big deal, really.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, so it holds 4 kayaks, which we have 4 kayaks. So, perfect built for that. And I've been trying to plot and plan in my brain, but obviously all the other projects are much more important. So I've been trying to think about a way to store the kayaks better.
Yeah.
Because since we've gotten here, it's one of those. Yeah, we keep them on the ground, turn them upside down so they don't fill up with water and stuff, and they just have to store in the ground. And then every time we want to go kayaking, it's cleaning all the critters, cleaning all the leaves, all the dirt, everything. And
it'll serve both purposes.
Yeah, so this is going to be a dual purpose. It's going to make it easier for us to go back and forth, especially here locally, with the kayaks. And
morning, Troy. It's just going to be nicer.
Yeah, and then when we're not traveling or taking them somewhere, then they're stored. They're up off the ground. It's a nice lightweight trailer.
Yeah, and there's a platform that we'll be able to maybe mount some plywood to, and depending on how the kayaks sit, it could be a platform for a cooler or a storage box for life preservers or whatever. Because we've been looking at kayak trailers, and they're pretty proud of them. And they want an arm and a leg, and so.
This is a little home built.
Yeah.
Simple. I mean, something that I could have done myself later on when I had to shop type deal. Yeah. So it was nice. It was nice to just be able to go get it. It's already done. Mm-hmm. Bring it home. There's a few things that I do want to change and kind of improve on it.
We want to add lights to it too, because it didn't have lights. But
because when it's empty, you can see the truck tail lights, so it's not a big deal. But when you have 4 kayaks on it, I don't think you're going to see the tail lights that great. So just for safety's sake, so somebody doesn't decide they're going to ram into the back of our truck and or trailer when we're towing.
And it was kind of a nice break for us to just have an hour there and an hour back to just communicate and just talk about whatever, and I don't know. I enjoy those drives.
Because she's looking at Marketplace the whole time for more deals while we're out.
I was not. Yes, Troy. So keep Amy Leonard Mountain Homestead in your thoughts and prayers. Absolutely. We've been in touch and communication, or they've been in touch and communication with Gillums and other people in our circle. We've been able to get updates on her. She is home, but definitely needs more prayers as the weeks come, and she's got more testing and everything. So absolutely, for sure. Good morning, Pam B. Yes.
And Thomas Bowen, kayaking's an awesome way to relax. It is. We love it. Yeah. We've only been a couple times since moving here to Arkansas, and it was actually out on the lake. And the second time or third, I guess, whatever it was, the last time we went it started out relaxing.
It started out relaxing, but you have to go back, and it's almost a year ago's video. Well, no, probably about less than a year. We got caught in a massive thunderstorm, and we saw it off in the distance, but man, it rolled up, and we were far away from our launch site, and we just started booking it back and we had a ways to go because we'd gone half a day. So we were booking it. This storm rolled in. You guys, I really thought this is how it ends. We were getting white caps on the lake, and the boats were getting swamped with every single lightning, thunder. And there was, I mean, and the rain was peltering so hard, I just had to put my head down and paddle. And then he lost me in a moment because I couldn't see where I was paddling. I was just paddling. And we ended up taking refuge over on the cliffside to where we could actually roll up to a cliff and hold on to the cliff and try to wait out a little bit of the storm. It was very scary. It was very scary. But we managed.
Yeah,
clearly we managed. But it is.
What we really want to do is start exploring some of the river creek systems. We've been told about a couple different spots around here that are pretty good because we're more like we're lazy kayakers. I guess that's the best way to put it. Is I like to just put the kayak in and use the paddles to keep me off the bank and let the current of the water.
Yeah.
So when you're on a lake, you don't get that choice. But we got spoiled with our. I was
reading.
Trying to read what that was. We got spoiled with a river camp that we have up north, and being able to just put in and float down the river. And not really.
Yeah, we're not into the rapids. If it's gonna like challenge my life, no, I ain't gonna go there. So I am a character creator tool.
2.
Oh, 2.
Says good morning from Panama City.
Hi, Panama City.
Panama folks. Boy, that peppered bread sure looked good. Hope you post cooking videos. All I have to say again is I love your kitchen. Stunning. Hope you have a great day. Well,
thank you, and I do post.
Hey, Brian.
Cooking videos as I get them. I've got like 2 in the bank right now to edit and get through. So I'm excited about those as well. And then I also plan on rebooting and redoing my was our number 1 video for almost a year, our elevated biscuits and gravy. And so I will be doing that on the Coffee Chat channel. I can't like bring over videos from the other channel, but I can.
You should
remake it. It'll flag me for copyright, my own copyright, but it'll show a duplication.
There's a way to do it.
That's okay. I did it in the camper, so I would love to do it here in the tiny house kitchen. So for sure, definitely want to do that.
Yeah. Hey, Heather says hi. Everyone Heather. Can't tag on the phone, but she's listening.
Friend? Yeah.
And, I don't know. This is kind of random. We don't even have a point of purpose. I came in to warm up a cinnamon roll and get some more coffee. And she's like, let's just do a live instead of a full-on coffee chat. And that way she doesn't have to mess with anything on the computer.
Yeah. Because I've been at it since 4:30 this morning. And it crashed. And I had to reboot it. And when I did, like, the last several edits and additions to the video were lost. And I didn't even realize that until he had, what are you doing?
You just keep talking.
Till I had to, I wanted to show him a cute little part in the video and it wasn't there. I'm like, oh, crud poopy. So I had to go back and so I didn't want to run the risk of losing anything in Adobe. So I'm like, let's just go live. Let's just go live because in order to do just our normal coffee chat, I do have to run it through Adobe to render it out. So it just made more sense to just go live. YouTube can do the rendering for us and we get to have coffee with all you wonderful, amazing people.
Yeah. I mean, we've been at it for a while. I don't even know what time it is. 10:30, 10:15. Oh yeah. We went live at 10, didn't we? See?
Yes. Good morning, Beverly.
I've been up and out functioning. We've been waiting. It got cold. I didn't drain all of the water hoses.
What did your wife say last night?
Did we need to unhook them?
Uh-huh.
And I did. But they're still laying on the ground and had water in them and are froze.
Oh.
They're not hooked to anything frozen.
Oh. Well, I was going to bring him into the greenhouse because I've been keeping the greenhouse.
Hey, Mickey. Yeah. Critter Creek.
Good morning. I got a space heater out in the greenhouse and we've been monitoring that temperature and it stays about 52 degrees with the little heater on inside of there. So all of the plants are healthy and are doing great. So really excited about that. I was a little worried that it was going to wipe out all of the all of the hard work.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, well, hello, Beverly.
Good morning, Diana.
There's Rebecca, Touched by Yarn.
So Diana says that she made the quiche for her neighbors and the casserole. Yeah, the sausage and egg casserole. Mm-hmm. Yay. Good morning, Arlene. How did I miss this channel? Critter Creek. Yeah.
We honestly, we probably need to talk about it more on our main channel, but we did squirrel shiny.
So we had started the coffee chat with the chickens segment on the main White Rock Homestead channel. And it kind of was, I was going through a really, really rough time, losing one of my best friends. And I just kind of needed somebody to talk to, and it became you guys. And then it just kind of started where we kind of started doing it, but the YouTube algorithm just didn't like it. And so we said, well, okay, let's start the coffee chat with chickens as its own channel instead of a segment within our main YouTube channel. And so we started it, and we got 3 or 4 episodes in, and life got crazy because we were hitting it so hard to get on or to get into the tiny house. And so something had to give. And at that time, it was the coffee chat channel. So it just kind of laid there dormant for a while. And we talked about revamping it, redoing it, because the cooking videos also were not within the algorithm for the main channel, and YouTube didn't like that either. So I'm like, well, what if we created the coffee chat channel to be our time to get to fellowship with you guys, as well as put all my cooking on it. And that way, those that love this can be here. Those that love just only the other can go there. And we're not going against any algorithms or anything. I don't know. It's crazy, goofy the way it works.
Yeah, it's one of those that we really didn't, at first it was not anything we even paid attention to because it wasn't a concern. But now, the main channel's growth is getting to the point where we've been serious about it, but now we have to take it really, really serious. And not that it changes anything, for our video wise. It's just how we're managing things behind the scenes.
Yeah, on the analytic end.
And trying to just promote that a little bit more. So, yeah, it gives us an avenue. That's what's great about this channel is, you guys are obviously making it an amazing channel, but we can basically just do whatever we want and not necessarily worry about the YouTube.
Right. We can just do whatever we want on this YouTube channel, whether it's a pop-up live like today or whether it's our morning. We try to shoot for 5 coffee chats a week. We don't necessarily always stick to that. We don't really have a rhythm, but it's nice to have 2 days off.
Did you say hi to Tara Froisey?
No, I didn't.
Good morning, y'all. I've enjoyed the morning videos.
Good. Welcome.
Karen Klugel is from Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Nice. All handmade Connie. Hi. How are you? Adventure America.
Hey, how's it going?
Good morning. Leonard Mountain Homestead is in here. Hi, Amy. How are you feeling? If you want, you can share. We
started off early, Amy, giving you prayers.
We did. Yep, absolutely. Miss Mary Murphy is in the house. Nice. Yeah, so feel free to give us an update if you're comfortable, Amy. If not, that's okay too. We will still continue to pray and send well wishes for your recovery, as will everyone else in the chat. So, and good morning. Do we say hi to Arlene?
Who?
Arlene. Good morning, Tara and Jason.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Homestead Love. Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Chat.
Mary Murphy. I don't know if we said hi, but yeah. So I don't know what we're talking about, y'all. We're just having coffee. This is welcome to our kitchen and how things work in the mornings.
It's so being on the phone though. I feel like I'm all faced. Like it's all there. I don't have to
go back and edit that as the thumbnail.
No, I'm used to having a little bit more space.
Well, yeah, because normally we're going from the laptop and doing that. So doing it from the phone, it seems to be working pretty well.
Yeah. Good morning, Karen. Thank you so much. We enjoy the chats too. And one thing that we find after the chat has ended, because we don't plan it. We don't say, oh, let's talk about this, or do we have no, it's here's your coffee, here's my coffee, hit play, let's see where this goes. And it kind of centers us, I think, for the day, kind of gives us an outlet to talk about how we're feeling, talk about what we're doing, and being appreciative for the things that we do. And so we've come to look forward to it. So Amy did put an update. I got my appointment with the cardiologist on Thursday. They got me an appointment really quick. Good. And I know God has this, but it's scary. Yeah, of course it's scary. It scared all of us. When I got the message, it was, very scary. Very scary.
We gotta say hi to Sassy.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshines.
Well, good morning, Sassy.
Enjoy us both. And
yeah.
Thomas Bowen says, I find you both so relatable and fun. World needs more of you. Might be a little scary if there's more of me around, but
yeah,
we totally understand your point of the relatable. Because before we started becoming, content creators and putting our own videos out, that was a lot of what we chose in watching channels was
being relatable.
The content itself had something to do with it. Obviously, that would be the initial. Okay, they're homesteaders, or back before we decided we were doing full-time homesteading was, they're full-time RVers, or whatever it was, that category.
They're sailing the ocean on a catamaran.
And, so their original or initial content was what drew us initially, and then what would keep us were we relatable to them? Like certain people, like just even watching their camera presence, was like, oh, you know what? I could really feel myself living that, or, okay, I understand what they're saying. So
and I think another thing too, that
it's refreshing to hear that's, cause it's guys, I know we say it all the time, but people I think still don't believe that this is us in real life.
Our daughter's in here. She can vouch for it.
And Whistle Stop Homestead, Ed can give you the same answer too.
Good morning.
So
and I think too, going back to our very beginning, from the beginning, I was very adamant that I was not going to edit out our goofy moments. I was not going to edit out our bloopers per se. Like I wanted our kids and our grandkids and our friends and family to watch us and be like, yep, that's them, and have it be believable, because if we edited out all our stupidity, people would sit back, our family and kids mainly, and be like, yeah, come on, you can't tell me you did, you did that. And so we outlawed editing out our goofy stuff, and we outlawed, it was right there. What was the other thing? Oh, no second takes. That was the other thing that we did, that we were very adamant about, that if we can't get it right on the first take, because we don't script it, we don't plan it, there's really no need for a second take. It is what it is. And so you guys are getting that raw out of us. And
there's Joe, fix it for you.
Hey, Joe, good morning. Good morning. So that was, and I just think that shows who we are. And ultimately, I want my great grandkids to log in and know me through my videos. And so that keeps us humble. It keeps us on track, and it keeps us ourselves. So that's awesome for the relatability. And we're glad that you guys are picking up on that for sure.
Yeah. And, and it honestly, it makes it easier when we're not trying to be scripted or something that we're not. Like, it's just, and we have a lot of chats even with our other, because obviously a lot of our friends are YouTubers, because we've met them since we've gotten here through YouTube. And it's that conversation of, that's where we kind of set those strict guidelines of not editing out the oopses and the outtakes, and not taking second takes on multiple things, because honestly, guys, I watch every one of our videos, right? Only because it's not a conceited thing, but I don't know what she's going to take. I know what I did, and I know what I filmed, but I don't know how she's going to piece it together. And she's able to make some of that stuff like way gooder than it should be, right? because I'll bring her a camera and be like, here you go, have fun. Like,
I know.
I did my best. And
that's part of what's taken me so long on editing this video, because it's so much harder to edit when you're not active in the filming. And we did so much divide and conquer over this last week that I actually have to watch what he did first. But there was a question in here. Tim Piles, do you guys ever have second thoughts about being homesteaders? Absolutely not.
No.
Never. I was a homesteader before I even met Jason. I had a homestead in Ohio that I built. Me and my kids built from a corner out in the country amongst the Amish, and all of my neighbors were Amish, and my kids and I built it together. And we had chickens, we had hogs, we had raccoons, we had everything. As a single mom, it was vital that I was able to provide for my family. And so it's always been a draw for me to be a homesteader. And absolutely not. When Jason and I met, it resonated with him as well. It's what he always wanted and where his heart was. And
I mean, I've seen myself before her and I had talked. Obviously the Marine Corps was a big aspect of what my adult life was going to be. But beyond that, I never really thought beyond the Marine Corps. And when I retired from the Marine Corps, I still hadn't thought about what I was going to do with the rest of my life. And, but I do remember like growing up, and even in my time in the Marine Corps was, being able to grow my own food and raise, like, I thought I was going to be more kind of farming, maybe a large cattle ranch or something like that, like it was going to be maybe a bigger scale than what we're doing, but only one specific thing. And so I was glad and blessed to, for her and I to get together and start sharing, our thoughts about the future, because it was able to hone it down. And honestly, like, I look at it, it almost makes me glad that I'm not like a large farm operation in today's, because it's just so hard. I know a lot of people that are friends and family and stuff like that are doing large operations, and it is getting really difficult.
It's a hard world out there right now.
And so that kind of it morphed right into just being self-sustainable. That became my main focus and goal of what did our future life look like, was can we be as self-sustainable as possible. We all know, right? You can't be 100% self-sustaining just because it's just...
We're trying.
Well, right. But I'm saying we're not growing wheat to go out and grind and then build a mill to grind our own flour.
Land, I would be...
there's limitations, right? I'm not growing sugarcane fields to be able to make there are going to be staple items that we will have to rely but that's the great part with it, as we're growing within the homestead community and meeting more and more people on and off YouTube, is you don't have to do it all as one person or as one couple.
Because it takes a community, and what one person might lack, another might have. So Ruth says, I love that, and I so appreciate that you respond to questions and comments. Thanks for including us in your journey. You're so welcome.
Well, thank you for coming along, Ruth. That's awesome.
I do try to respond personally to every comment that we get.
And Amy and Joe, thank you. You're welcome.
But what I don't always stay on top of are replies to replies, if that makes sense, in the comment section, because YouTube only gives us the first comment, and then it's up to us to actually go back to the video, pull up the video, go through the comments just like you guys do, to actually see those second and third and fourth replies. So I did go through yesterday a little while and go through those, and it's a bit of a process, because initial comments, YouTube gives you a notification of that, but then replies to them, and I don't know. I need to sit down. Maybe I can look through. Maybe there is an option for notifications on that, and I just don't have it turned on. But I don't know. I make it work.
So Thomas Bowen says, I've been a DJ and event specialist since 1981 and love what you do for YouTube and your community. Well, thank you. It just comes natural to us. We weren't looking for accolades with that. We just see it as a sense of community, and we love community. Well, good morning to Nicole H from Australia. Finally caught alive. Took being up till 2:30 a.m. Yeah. Well, and this isn't, so Nicole, welcome. Yeah, our lives are typically in the evenings for us. So I think that's like early, like later on in the morning. Because I mean, if it's 10 o'clock here and it's 2:30 there, so
Yeah.
Because I know Jonesy is in Tasmania, and he'll come in, but normally our lives are in the evenings. But it's Coffee Chat channel. We can do
whatever we want on this
We're
channel.
rebels.
Well, I think that as the summer progresses and it gets lighter and warmer in the mornings, coffee chats will probably get a little bit more earlier. It's just a natural thing. So
Adventure America says, I've been getting notifications for second and third replies, not sure how.
I want that.
Well, that's where I said I need to go back and look in the settings. So I'm that guy that typically, if I sign up for a new website, put a new app on my phone, do any of that, and it's like, hey, push notifications, I'm that one. Absolutely not. No.
So I don't know. He might have turned them all off. I just don't know that.
Like, obviously, I want to be notified if it's an emergency. I want to be notified, if something super important's coming on.
Thank you, Nicole.
But
you're so sweet.
For me, my phone going off all day is the quickest way for my phone to either find the power off button or be left somewhere that I'm not.
Yeah. It's so funny because Jenna, our daughter, she does not know how to send all the information in one text. It'll be da-da-da, send it, da-da-da, send it, da-da-da, send it. So I always know when Jenna's texting.
So do I. And I grab her phone and I'm like, turn that little button for the volume off.
Ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
ding,
it's
ding.
like rapid fire. And holy man, like we had this technique when I was in the Marine Corps, it was like talking guns, right? If you're in two different machine gun pits and, or even with your rifles, is I'm firing, now I got to do a magazine change or whatever. So while I'm doing that, as soon as this guy over here hears me stop, then he starts. And so you're just back and forth, right? It's an amazing sound. Let me tell you, like when you're doing talking guns, it's awesome. And it gives a constant volley of fire, but that's her phone. And oh man, like
I usually have to.
I start twitching and yeah, it's bad. So more than likely, back to the whole original comment, was more than likely it's in notifications, because I did go back not too long ago because we weren't getting live notifications. We weren't getting, and
we'll definitely have to check it
out. When
I
uploaded YouTube and stuff, I turned all notifications off like a nincompoop. So I'll have to probably go back and look.
I also found when I was going to the actual video and would pull it up just like y'all do, I was finding comments that never were even sent to the YouTube studio as a comment. And I missed a bunch, and I feel bad when I miss comments, but I was never notified that they were there, and then we were getting busy and stuff. So I did see a question. Did you get your water working? Yes, we did. We'll spill the beans here. It's coffee chat. That's going to be today's video. And that's why today's video is going to be slam packed.
But it was
a process.
It was a process, y'all. Like you'll have to watch to know that it was not easy. It was not a quick, easy fix, kind of like I was hoping.
It's 3 days of solid work put into one video. And also my side projects that I was working on, because even in this, I'm the type of editor where if I tell you when I'm filming, hey, I'm going to work on this while the guys are working on that, it's got to be in that video, right? I can't just not, because then if I were to put that one out a week later, then y'all would wonder, well, what are the guys doing? I thought the well was done, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, continuity and chronological is important to my brain.
for us too, is like she edits the video based solely on would we watch it ourselves. Mm-hmm. And going back, and I know somebody had commented, was that is part of it, right? I do go back and watch it because my wife's hot and I like to watch her. But it's one of those I don't know what's going to be in the video, and kind of reverting back to that no second takes. When I get in work mode, and especially if the camera's going and I'll get saying things, I forgot I even said them, y'all. I honestly do. And then I'm like, I don't even remember doing that part. Like,
it's so cute.
Sometimes I watch things back and it's like I'm seeing it, even though I'm the one doing the work or we're doing it together, right? it's like the first time I've seen it because I'm like, oh, I don't even remember doing that part of it.
Well, I always know when my husband's a little bit stressed because the higher stress level he is, the more squirrel moments he has. And so when I'm editing, I try to cut out spances with nothing happen. You know, whether he starts okay, I'm not supposed to be because it's so cute. So he'll start to say something but won't finish the sentence. And then all of a sudden it's and it's off to something else. And I'm like, wait, I need to edit that. What? How do I? And then
because my brain is like 5 steps ahead of my mouth, and there's a disconnect. And when it gets in here, like it should be a direct link, right? No, this thing's taken like it's kind of like the Autobahn in there with the tail of the dragon.
I need to do a bloopers reel of all of his squirrel moments because it would be a complete loss of anything because no sentence is ever finished.
and I seen welcome in there, Sean Clark.
Hi, Sean.
He served in the Army, so thank you for your service, Sean.
Misplaced country girl fishing. You don't edit. Do you just film it and up it goes? That would be awesome sometimes to be in a genre.
Well, and that's a lot what our videos that come out on the coffee chat are. We don't edit. Yeah, they're not edited.
Unless I do one of those B-roll morning breakfast ones. If you guys haven't seen me do one of those.
Do something.
I sometimes just like to have a morning where I film making breakfast and add some cool music to it, whatever is suiting my personality and my feelings and thoughts for the day. And
I'm getting attacked. I'm under attack.
It's my apron.
It's attacking me. I just got assaulted with.
Yeah. So
those are like straight out of a scary movie.
Those are my vintage kitchen tools.
Yeah, but it's like a bad trip to the dentist office or something. Sorry.
I love them and I use them.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't keep them here. I gotta show.
There's Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr.
I gotta show this. Oh. I picked this up at a thrift shop, you guys. It is so cute, and it's a little wheel to. I'm guessing for like pastas, pie crusts, and things like that, and it adds like a little
messing with the light.
Scalloped. Oh well, yeah, but isn't that so cute? You can go ahead and put that. I'll put it back. Yeah. And then I got this at another thrift shop. And I think it could be 2 things. I think I can cut herbs with it, as well as it's for like a really thin noodle. I don't know, but I use it. I was using it to do my herbs, which I think might be its intended purpose. But yeah. I am a sucker for vintage kitchen items. Absolutely.
So what did it? SW.
Water for the Homestead, mate.
Yeah.
Did we miss a question?
Somebody had said something about.
I don't know. My contacts are supposed to be bifocal contacts. At least the price tag said they were, but they're not, clearly, because I was like, oh, about ready just to go get readers, y'all. I used to wear readers when I had just regular contacts, but yeah.
Well, Heather said she can't wait to see today's video and loves our video channels. Thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
And there's Evelyn Newman.
Okay, so Robin Derek says that it is a pastry wheel. Yeah, isn't it so cute? I just absolutely love it. I got that for $1 at our Humane Society thrift shop.
Arlene Leslie says, good morning. You guys are so cute. I get you all this crazy morning.
Yeah.
Thomas Bowen, your lives are like a family reunion.
Aw.
So,
that is cool.
Yeah, it's random. I guess that would probably be the perfect analogy that we've had so far was.
Well, I got called out on one of the comments yesterday. Sorry, I'm having a squirrel moment. My brain's on thrifting. So we had gone thrifting the last time we had gone thrifting, and I had commented that I got an item that would have cost me almost $300. What was it, $287 or something?
I don't even know what you're talking about, so don't ask me.
And I got it for $5.
Oh, now I know what.
Yeah, and then I was like, stay tuned because I'll reveal what it is. And then I forgot. forgot. And I never revealed what it is. So I'm going to spill the beans to all you all. And you guys, you know those solar ovens? Those nice solar ovens, and it has the parabol reflector thingies on it. Oh, David must have got my text from last night.
Thanks, David. Says, yeah, why am I here to let you know it's not fair? Well, then I'm glad you didn't come in on the early part of the live because you would have witnessed me eating one.
The whole video. I sent David a picture of.
Here's the remnants of the plate, brother.
Yeah. Well, thank you, David. But yeah, I got a solar oven, and it's perfect condition. $5, you guys. I have wanted a solar oven for so long that, and actually, he's the one that I spied it. He saw it first, but he didn't know what it was.
Yeah, the way it's shaped is I thought it was like maybe some sort of an outdoor light, that when we get the shop up or something, I'd put it, I don't know, it just, that shape of it had my curiosity, so I walked over to it, and I picked it up, and I'm like, okay, I don't know what this is.
And I turn around, and I'm like, oh,
yeah.
What do they have on that for a price? $5. $5, y'all. So now I have a solar oven, and I cannot wait to start baking in it. And oh yeah, I got to clean it up. You could tell. I don't even know. It must have been used like once, and then it might have overflowed or something.
Or something got spilled in it.
Yeah. So I need to clean it up. But that was the big purchase savings that I got that day. And y'all heard it here first.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I'll go back to Dave. So it was kind of cute because I've been teasing David, because I'm not there to cook his groceries for him, but he's doing a fine job on his own. Go check out his Fire Up Friday.
Oh yeah, he's
knocking it out of the park.
Venison spaghetti going on.
Yeah. And but late last night, Jason was eating one of his cinnamon rolls, so I snapped a picture and sent it to David. Yes.
Yeah, and then it was breakfast again. I think I had breakfast yesterday, breakfast today. So I wasn't mad at it.
No. And I made a big batch. So you still got quite a bit, plus a whole nother dish.
Yeah, there's a small dish, and then there's at least a quarter of the main one. I thought the kids would be down here. They might have forgot about it, but they both were up and gone fairly early this morning to work.
Yeah,
so
he won't let me remind them.
I ain't mad at it. Mm-mm.
No, but I'm trying out. I really just wanted to modify something to our tastes a little better. So I was playing around with the recipe, and it was not a recipe that was conducive to rolling out the cinnamon rolls. You know how you normally would? It was kind of a little sloppy. So I'm like, okay. And then when I got it all put in the dish, I'm like, it still has to bake well. It just looks like a total chaotic mess. And I'm like, hey, that's a cool name for my recipe. Chaos Sticky Buns.
Well, see, and the hard part, guys, and I'm not upset, is she has to do it again because she didn't record it.
I didn't record it, but I did write everything down of what I was putting in, because I have several bread recipes that I would think as I'm eating it or making it where I'm like, this would make an amazing, but it had to be something that was really good. And of course, I made it with the cream cheese icing.
There's K62.
Yeah. So
David
I'm
said he
do
just made peanut butter cookies again last night.
Yum.
Look at him getting it in that tiny house kitchen.
Oh, I gotta tell you, David, you need to stick with the beard and the cowboy hat. I'm telling you what, the girls are going gaga for that, and it fits you. I think you need to keep it. There's no shaving in the summertime. I think it's yours to stay.
Yeah.
But clearly I'm a beard person. So,
there's Piggy Piddles.
Hello.
And thought I seen somebody else come in. But
yeah, thank you, Piggies, for the suggestion on the supplement. I ordered it and it should be here today. So I'm excited to try it. Mainly because it has a lot more benefits for my liver. I have a beaver tail liver. That was congenital birth defect along with my other birth defects. And so it's supposed to keep it healthy and be beneficial. But yeah.
And I know y'all are asking, right? Because I had to ask the same thing.
I had to too.
Does that mean she's going to chew on everything that's wood?
I know.
And she doesn't.
No. So a normal person's liver is over on, stuff's kind of mid diaphragm area, right? Not mine. Mine goes all the way around and circles around and encompasses my spleen. And then it also grows tentacles and attaches to my rib cage. And there's only 2 ways you can get this particular thing. It's a congenital birth defect, or it's trauma. And I've not had trauma, but I was born with other birth defects. So it just wasn't as evident until I got older, and it was, so I'm all for making sure that my liver stays healthy. It's healthy. I could donate to like 10 people, and it's a healthy looking liver. It's just.
And then my second question was like, why is she such a lightweight? Because
he asked the doctor.
They typically say, hey, a big liver, right? And like 2 glasses of wine, she's to the moon.
Yeah,
so
peace out, homie.
I'm like, she should outdrink any sailor or marine out there. And no,
I'm still a lightweight, but I loved that aspect about that that supplement that you sent me. So I'm excited to try it along with its other benefits. Absolutely. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's my new look. Good, David. Keep it, because.
Yeah, Piggy says, great. I just hope it's an answer for y'all as it was for me. So
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
That's and who was I talking to the other day? Oh, Randall over at Gypsy Trails had said something about like, because I have, really bad like acid reflux and GERD. And so he had said something about alkaline water. Sent me some information on it. I guess he had a friend of his that she switched to it, and it got rid of all those like the pHs, and I don't know, there was science stuff involved.
You eat too much sugar, baby. Your sweet tooth wouldn't matter how much alkaline water you drank, because he's got such a sweet tooth.
It's not, they never said much. When I go to the doctor, they don't say anything about the sweets. It's stay away from, the other stuff I eat a lot of, which is pasta based, or not pasta, but tomato based.
Which everything is tomato based that I make, but not everything.
So,
but that's what I love also about this
community. I just deal with it.
Because not only are we sharing resources for homesteading and farming and stuff, but we also have opened up ourselves to a vast majority of people who have suggestions and ideas, and I look into them. I'm a nurse, so I'm going to research it, and absolutely. See,
David and I suffer from the same condition. I have a stomach that wraps around my waist, and I think it makes me want cookies. See? It's a medical condition we have. It's not fair. Our fault.
That's fair.
Piggy says acid reflux, drink pickle juice.
I do. I love pickle juice. She
drinks it. I love pickles, but yeah.
I drink it. I keep a jar of pickle juice in the fridge because I get Charlie horses and stuff for that. And so it will automatically stop.
I tried it the one time because, we had been working. It was really hot and we both knew we were dehydrated. And I did try it, and as much as I like pickles, but drinking the juice, no.
I do. I love it. When I was young, I used to go to the skating station, right? Who didn't go to the skating rinks when you were young? That was the place to be, right? And they sold pickle sickles because they also sold dill pickles. And then how brilliant to not waste the pickle juice. And so they would make pickle sickles. Oh, gosh. I loved pickle sickles. Those were the best. So then I started making my own pickle sickles. And they're just, what?
I'm going to see how many times you're going to say pickle sickle. It's still gross.
No, it's yummy. Throw a hand up if you think pickle sickles are good, because they are good. Try it. No. Don't knock it till you try it.
See? Yeah. Venture America, not a fan of pickle juice.
Well, it's very, very yummy. I love it. Yes, definitely, Heather, try the pickle juice. It works. I love it. But yeah,
I just take the meds that they give me, and if it gets real bad flare up, because I'm not supposed to like eat Tums or anything, but I still take those every once in a while, and then a glass of milk or bread or something, the simple, normal, over the counter type things. But I think that's part of too. I mean, I've never been a huge fan of the hot and spicy stuff, so
I've had to temper it down.
Yeah,
but if you guys, clearly you might have saw, I did my jalapeno cheddar bread, and I used my jalapenos that I grew, and I did pull the seeds out of it. But yeah, it still got some heat to it. So I didn't even bother to have him try it because he would have probably been, a little hurt.
So Piggy says Eileen swears by it, and I've tried it. It will kick the reflux.
Mm-hmm.
Acid reflux is more or less a lack of stomach acid,
Mm-hmm.
indigestion. Pickle juice adds acid back and balances you back out.
So does apple cider vinegar. That also, if you have bad heartburn or indigestion, it will also help. And then even more so if you add a little pinch of baking soda to it. I do that as well.
Sherry Udell. Hello, Sherry. It says, yeah, that has to be the best reason I've heard to date for eating cookies. Yeah. David, there's no pickle sickles in my future.
That's funny. Good morning, Deborah.
Yeah. Never had a pickle sickle, but I love pickle juice.
Yeah, try it.
Marcy Miller. Okay.
It's nice to just have a pickle sickle on a hot day.
Maybe I'll try it just by eating pickles or something.
Oh, I do that too.
I know, but I'm just saying.
We buy pickles by the case.
I don't know. It's funny because I do remember as a kid doing it. Like I drank, you sit around as a kid and you do but I used to like sweet tea back then also. And then when I drank coffee, I would have like sugar and creamer and all this stuff in there. And I don't know, just as I've aged, I'm like, no, like coffee doesn't need anything in it. And
see, I can't handle sweet coffees.
I can't do like the sweet tea anymore. It's just regular. And I don't even do the flavored teas. I've tried like a few different ones, to be like, all right, can I, something more than just black tea? And no, just cold black tea, call it a day. And I remember for some reason I drank vinegar. There was like straight vinegar for something. And I mean, back then it didn't bother me much, but now it's like, get out of town, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm probably going to look into making my own because Brad's apple cider vinegar was sold. You'll have to go down that rabbit hole, y'all. So what?
So David said, I don't think it's a good look for guys to like pickle sickles. And Piggy's like, not the same. Come on, you're a Marine. Yeah.
I mean, crayon, pickle sickle, crayon, pickle sickle.
Wonder if they have a pickle flavored crayon.
Maybe in green.
Well, the green ones I've tried before didn't taste like pickles.
Please tell me that it was just something that y'all say and it's not really something that y'all did.
No, I actually ate crayons.
Why?
They're non-toxic. Why wouldn't you?
You're joking.
No, I'm not.
You really?
I've really ate crayons.
Oh my gosh.
They're chewy. Like you got to get through the initial hard crunch, and then it's like.
So if I deep fry, like those big Crayola boxes with a little sharpener on the back, and you get all those flakes of.
No, you can't do the shavings. It's like a different.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
It just gives you something to.
So
bite it off.
What I'm picturing in my head is a bunch of either recruits or new Marines sitting around the barracks and gallivanting around, being goofy young boys.
You picture it how you want, but that's not how it went down.
Well, then how I would be worried of how it actually did go down if it wasn't that scenario.
Well, we were sitting around and we were bored, and somebody happened to mail us crayons on a care package, and they started melting, and we're like, well, I wonder, and it comes out colorful.
Were you in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you know the rest of the story.
There's Brother Tim over at Ridge Life.
Well, hi. Good morning, Tim, from the other ridge, the capital T Ridge.
The Ridge.
Yep.
Yeah, so Diane Pickering said, my uncle used to give my brother a big jar of pickles for Christmas. Michael would eat all of them and drink the juice all in one day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love my dill pickles. Absolutely. And actually, I'm going to
flavored chips and sunflower seeds. Yeah, I've seen those. Marines are nuts. Surely you figured that out. Yeah. But Piggy's a Marine too, so.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah,
Oh.
What?
Tim, David was asking Tim how he was feeling, and Tim says, you got to watch the Ramblings today because he's got big news, y'all. So make sure if you haven't been over there.
Yeah.
Go check out his.
Prayers out for Tim. He's going to be having surgery. Is it Thursday?
Well, I don't know. There's big news today, so I guess we're going to find out. Last I knew, was Thursday. But
yeah. Are we off? Is it? Our brains are so.
Today's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Marcy Miller says only people I've known to eat crayons were in kindergarten.
David, they was sitting around enjoying pickle sickles, and then it was color time. Jason said today was a good day. Yeah.
Oh, Billie Jean Baldwin made it in. Said she finally caught alive.
Absolutely, Marcy. I mean, kindergarten. That's clearly you can see the little visual.
I drew my line in kindergarten. No, I wouldn't eat the glue.
No, I tasted the glue, but I had more fun with the glue. I'd like pour it out on my hand here and then rub it in and then let it dry. And then you could peel it off like skin. I just thought that was fascinating.
Yeah. I seen the effect on some of the other kids that were eating the glue, and I didn't want to end up that way, so I didn't eat the glue.
That's probably a good thing. Yeah.
I mean, it probably doesn't show today that I wasn't a glue eater, but...
Oh, goodness, baby. I need more coffee. I probably don't need more coffee, but I'm going to have more coffee.
Oh, yeah. Just... Words are hard when they're a whole lot faster.
Yep.
And yeah, Thomas Bowen. Talk about pickles and Tim shows up.
Oh, I got to show... Or no, I posted a picture of it. I was going to show David my bread.
Your bread. Oh, your jalapeno cheddar bread.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good, right? And it smells good, but when she says it's got a little bit of heat, and her little bit is a whole lot to me, I don't even touch it.
Yeah, it's actually really, really, really good. I ate some before I went to bed last night, probably why I didn't fare too well this morning.
Well, that was your own fault. I tried to warn you, and you didn't listen to me.
You tried to warn me last night?
Yeah, because you were going to eat it that late, and then it was like, oh, I'm ready for bed, and then not a good plan.
I ate it as toast, though. It was really yummy. So. Absolutely. Wednesday. Or no, so Dee's asking if it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
It's coming up, so everyone keep Tim in your prayers for that. Absolutely. Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't go out and play around with the motorcycles too much more, because
actually
that HD, Harley went ahead and joined the inflation crowd of everywhere else. It used to be HD was just $100 every time you walk in, you're spending, but now they're at the $500 range. So every time you walk in, you're dropping $500. And yeah, someone decided to.
It took me a minute.
Let his motorcycle go to sleep and take a lay down nap the other day and broke one of the mirrors off of brand new. Yeah. Nice. I cried a little bit for you, Tim. I did, especially when you showed it, and I was like, "Oh gosh, that hurt me inside." So
I had to think for a minute what HD was. Ouch. Yeah, it's supposed to be talky, no worky, on rambling. Yeah. So
yeah,
we'll probably wrap this up, folks. I guess it has almost been an hour, which is like a half hour, 40 minutes longer than our normal coffee chats, but how fun. This was great.
Yeah.
Meeting here for breakfast and cinnamon rolls and all that good stuff and coffee. And
they were still good, David.
And be able to visit with everybody and say hello.
Yeah.
Like, it's been fun.
Glad. I mean, this is you do your digging in the word live through this channel, but this has been our first live through this channel. So that was pretty exciting. And then, tonight, guys, we've got at 8:00 Central is Big Mike from MT Homestead and I started up the channel Sergeant's Talk TV. And so anybody that has any kind of veteran or military affiliation whatsoever, come join us at 8. And this week we're talking about MOSs, the jobs in the Marine, not just in the Marine Corps, but in the military, and what the differences were and stuff like that. So we're having a blast with that. And, we're hoping to kind of turn it into a helping hand outreach type deal for, veterans, active duty military, anybody affiliated with the military, even if you're just a supporter, come out and check that out. And I'm
looking forward to when you guys really start bringing up, people on panel. And I just think the ability for that to reach so many veterans is just amazing. I'm excited to see where it goes. We've been on so long, my computer just went to sleep. But thank you guys for joining us. And this gave me a nice needed break from editing. I'm going to get back into the program and get this video out for you guys. Probably around 3-4 o'clock. It's jam packed. Sorry, it'll probably be a little bit longer, but like I said, it's multiple days work, and I'm a chronological person, y'all. I ain't gonna leave it in the bank forever, so you're getting it all in one fell swoop. Yep.
Boop. All right, guys. So thanks again. We'll see ya.
Bye.